SportsBit is powered by BetOnline, driving the opening odds market since 2001. Visit sportsbookreview.com to learn more about BetOnline and its A+ rated platform in the link below.
Big game breakdown continues. College hoop style. The Florida Gators travel to College Station, take on the Texas A&M Aggies. Right now, Aggies -2, 144 the total. Still 2.5s out there. We've seen a fair bit of Gators money in early betting action on Tuesday. Let's start with a tweet from ESPN Stats and Info from over the weekend, including losses today by number 1 Villanova and number 5 Texas A&M. There have now been 10 losses by top 5 teams to unranked opponents this season. That's the most through December in AP poll history since 1948/49. All right, so what does that tell us? It tells us, number one, that the AP poll doesn't mean anything, which it doesn't, and it means even less in November and December. It tells us also that the quality of competition around the college hoops world is greater than it's ever been. The number 30 team, the number 40 team, the number 50 team. These squads are capable of pulling upsets. We've seen it very clearly. We've seen it again all year. And here we are with 2 teams that have taken dives in the poll so far. Florida was, number 8 in the AP preseason poll. A&M opened 25. They were They were voted up as high as number 5 last week. That's the highest in the history of the program. Well, that number 8 for Florida, they're unranked now. A&M's number 5, well, they dropped to number 11. So, the polls, of all the things that will not help you to win betting, polls are at or near the top of the list. They are meaningless. The one thing that I do like to do is bet against teams that just got voted into the top 25 for the first time in a long time, and they hit the highway in the next ball game. That's not this instance. So that's one instance where you might be able to find something useful for polls, by and large. Not something I'm going to spend a lot of time with here on SportsBit. So the Gators, they haven't really been tested on the highway. They haven't been tested on the highway at all. This is their first true road game. But when it comes to competition, they've been tested. Duke, Gonzaga, Cincinnati, all on neutral. They played Clemson in Sunrise, Florida. They did have some home court edge in that ballgame, but they've certainly been battle tested. They're good. I like the point guard. Chris Choiza. He's a tough out type of guy. This is his 119th career game, a senior. He's averaging a career high, 13 points per game, 72 assists versus only 26 turnovers on the season, 24 steals. He nearly had as many steals as turnovers last year. Now, nearly having as many steals, 24, as turnovers, 26 for the season. That's big time. That's bet on type of stuff. No surprise that Florida has taken a little bit of money in this ball game. But, and there are issues for A&M right now. Let's make it very clear. All right, yeah, they got blasted at Alabama in their last ball game, lost 79-57. They didn't have DJ Hogg. He's a number 1 scorer, 14.6 points per game, number 2 rebounder, 6.8 points per game. He's suspended. He won't be back for this ball game. They didn't have Admon Gilder. He's their number 3 scorer at 13.9 points per game. The number 3 rebounder, more than 5 boards per game. Also the number 2 assist man. He's got a knee injury out till mid-January. Then they lost Dwayne Wilson. He's the number 4 scorer, 12.1 points per game. He's their number 1 assist man. He had a knee injury against Bama. Didn't practice on Monday. Very, very questionable to go tonight. So what are we getting from Billy Kennedy from A&M? We're getting the woe is me routine. Billy Kennedy. We've got guys playing out of position, and we look like a dysfunctional team, and that's because we were. More Kennedy. We have a lot of young guys playing, and it's going to be a challenge. I agree. If I'm playing, I could only bet against A&M in this ballgame. They look very disjointed. But let's not forget how good this defense has been. Now, you worry about the defensive chemistry without the key components on the court, Hogg, Gilder, Wilson. But this is a defense that was number 3 in the nation in points per 100 possessions allowed, number 3 in the nation in field goal percentage allowed. I don't want A&M here. Maybe we look at the under. I expect them to play defense despite the injuries that have what are we going to call it? Riddled their roster. Gators and under. would be the way I look at this one. Best of luck tonight with all of your wagers. We'll be back tomorrow on Sportsbet. Betting Insight today. More big game breakdowns. What do we got? NFL playoffs to talk about? College football national championship game to talk about? You bet we do. Don't you miss a show all week long on Sportsbet from SBRpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.